Yo, what is going on, everyone? My name is Drew. What it do? Hopefully you are having a fantastic day today. And in today's video, I'm going to be unboxing, reviewing, and talking about the Represent Reptor Low in the vintage white colorway. These are beautiful. Let's get into it. So let's get right into the unboxing, or I guess looking at the box. If you guys can see, the box is a very simplistic box. Not much iconography or logonography on it. You have a Represent kind of logo, the typography that they use on the center of the box, and then you have the sizing tag on the box. And other than that, it's pretty much just a white, box. I mean, it's pretty substantial. Kind of comes in like a Vans kind of style, where it's very skinny, not like a bulky kind of sneaker box. You're greeted by the initial tissue paper, and then you have the dust bag that comes out of the box first, right? The dust bag is a creamy kind of dust bag. Has Represent on it, 2 extra pair of laces, 1 pair of black laces and 1 pair of cream again laces. Then after unwrapping all the other extra tissue paper, you're greeted by the shoe in and of itself. My first impression of the shoe is actually how it smelled. For whatever reason, obviously Represent is a UK brand, so it's across the pond, and I love everyone who's from the UK internationally, outside the US. For me, the materials used in this shoe, wherever this was made, whether it was made in the UK, I don't even know if it was made in the UK. I probably could look at the shoe to find out. But the smell, it smells like some ice cream. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this shoe literally smells like ice cream upon unboxing it. So that was something that kind of caught me off guard. But another thing that kind of was the initial impression of the shoe is how beautiful it looked. It's a great looking shoe. They nailed the color. It's definitely a vintage white color. It has a kind of rusty white, kind of creamy, ever so slightly creamy white, and then the laces are a little bit a chalky white. So my initial impressions of the shoe were pretty good. So in taking a closer look at the details, as I spin the shoe around, you can kind of see just how nice that suede is on the upper. One of the most beautiful parts of the shoe is the suede, and I'm pretty sure this shoe is an all suede upper. I don't really see any other materials, no leather, nothing like that. It's suede all throughout. On the midsole, you have that Represent logo once again. The simple basic iconography. The suede is a nice suede. It's buttery to the touch, relatively buttery to the touch. It's a low nap suede, so it's not that long hair suede. This sneaker has got a haircut, so it's not nappy, it's not long like that. The creamy midsole is something that stands out as well. You have a nice little cream on the midsole of the sneaker, and the outsole of the shoe is a gray. And it has that kind of, it looks almost like a Jordan or a SB kind of outsole with the circular, traction pattern on the outsole. And then you have Represent on, kind of the middle portion of the outsole. Just a very dope shoe, man. I mean, I can't complain. Really excited about them. I'm really excited to get these on feet. So let's talk about the details a little bit more, and then we can get to that on feet section, because that's what I really want to see. One of the most subtle details of the shoe is the fact that Represent actually, the way that the upper is constructed, it spells out rep on the side of the shoe. I thought that's really interesting. You kind of can't even tell if you really aren't paying attention. But yeah, and that's pretty cool. I don't know, it's just a subtle detail that I noticed. On the insole of the shoe, you have a little bit of a Represent tag as well, or iconography as well on the outsole, or the insole, excuse me. And then when you kind of get to the padding of the shoe, it seems to be padded fairly nicely. Has a nice cream color padding. Can't complain about it at all. In terms of QC, there are no problems with the shoe that I've noticed. Everything seems to be stitched on relatively nicely. The rubber on the outsole is nice. The rubber or plastic on the midsole, or rubber plastic combination on the midsole, is pretty nice. Shoe feels nice in hand, and I have no complaints, man. For ordering my first Represent Reptor Low, I'm very impressed with the quality control. I'm very impressed with how everything kind of feels in hand, and aside from the ice cream smell, which maybe they did on purpose, this shoe is pretty much everything I expected when I ordered it. So let's get on to the sizing of the shoe. I actually ordered my true size, a true size 11. I kind of just went into it without really thinking and doing a lot of research on what would be the best size. So I just took a guess and did my true size, man. And we're gonna get these on feet, and I'll tell you guys about sizing and comfort. So let's do that right now. All right, let's talk about comfort for a second, man. So comfort on these is pretty average, I would say. Maybe a little bit above average, nothing spectacular at all, but very, passable. I could wear these shoes, I feel like, for a long period of time. I got some dust on the bottom of them for a long period of time and not really feel anything, too crazy. Comfort is, for most sneakers, is pretty much there. If you wear, Nike Dunks, Jordan 1s, anything like that, these are gonna be a little bit better than those, but they're not gonna be like at a New Balance kind of level. So that's how I would rate comfort. But when it comes to sizing, so I went for a size 11, which is like the European size of that is like a 44, I'm pretty sure. And so it fits relatively nicely as at a size 11, right? The only problem is, and maybe I can even, the only problem is this insole. This insole is actually a little bit thicker than I thought, which is, it's got a nice, thickness, which is the reason why it's probably pretty comfortable. But as you can see, or maybe you can't see, I'll try to get that in camera. It says 44-45. So I ordered a US size 11, which is a 44, and the shoe kind of scales 44-45. So it's like 11 and a half, almost 12. But this insole is so slippery. This insole is so slippery. It says represent, and it makes the experience a little bit my toes, for example, they slide around a little bit because this is just such a slippery material. What I had to do to make sure I wasn't like slipping, I didn't have that much room in the shoe, so I mean I was pretty comfortable in the shoe, but I did notice it. And maybe a design cue Represent can take is just make this a little bit more textured, because this is so slippery that your foot, like I'm wearing socks, it kind of slides around in this. It feels really good. This feels like a high quality kind of insole, good quality. Like it just looks like a foam. That's kind of what's keeping it from, or keeping it, plushy, you know what I mean? But it is so slippery that I kind of slid around a little bit more than I was expecting to. I had to lace them up a little bit tighter and make sure that lockdown was there, and then I was good to go. But when I had them on feet, guys, ooh, they look so beautiful. They look so beautiful. Gotta put this insole back in, man. One thing I just noticed about comfort too is that insole is actually thick, like thick, and there's actually like another insole underneath that insole, so it could break in over time and feel a lot more comfortable than what I felt like straight out the box. Like I said, it was about average, nothing crazy, but with that insole, that is actually a pretty thick thing. But let's talk about the shoe for a second. So the Reptor Low obviously takes cues from like sneakers such as Dunks Lows, SB Dunk Lows, and just SBs in general, and kind of Jordan 1s. You have that kind of Jordan 1-esque toe box, right? And when I was wearing this shoe, man, I couldn't help but think that I had a variation of one of those shoes that was uniquely, it was just unique. I don't know. So like for me, obviously there's a huge rave right now, and everyone knows there's a huge rave for dunks and SB dunks and dunk highs and things like that. And Represent obviously is capitalizing on the look of that silhouette by creating their own version of it. But to me, the fact that there isn't that like extreme hype towards this shoe is what makes it a lot more amenable, makes it a lot more desirable. It just is a shoe that, when I looked at it and had it on feet, I got a little bit excited because I was like, man, I can walk around and be comfortable in this shoe, and someone will do a double take and look at this shoe and be like, wait a second, this isn't a traditional Nike, Dunk or SB or something like that. And that's what I love about sneakers, is that there's so much variability, there's so much variety. And this brand Represent, obviously I did a brand talk about them, and if you guys haven't watched that, be sure to go and watch that. But the brand is uniquely Great Britain's design style is what they call it essentially. And they try to do things, George and Michael Heaton try to do things that are specific to them, specific to their culture, specific to their region. And I just love that. I don't know, it's just something about it that you just can't always find everywhere. And this shoe isn't like sold out or anything, so it's pretty readily available. But having a pair like this that isn't it's not for everybody, and it's not like a mass market shoe like Dunks are becoming and things like that. Even though I'm not even a huge Dunk fan, this is just a shoe that interests me. It's just something that I wanted to point out, and I thought that was interesting. But that pretty much concludes this video, man. I'm gonna be doing a showcasing on my Instagram of this shoe, so if you want to check that out, be sure to check that out at DrewJoyner_. If you're there and if you really enjoy the content, man, give me a follow. I would truly appreciate it. Other than that, you know, this shoe is a shoe I'm really excited about, probably a 9 out of 10 for me. And you know, the more I wear it, the more I'll see kind of how it holds up and the shape and all those kind of things. Super excited about it, man. Hopefully I gave you guys some value in this review. That's all I want to do, is help people out, you know, give them a little bit of a look of a shoe that they might want to purchase, or something that they can consider that is a little bit different or a little bit outside what you're used to seeing. I also want to thank you guys for 1,000 subs, man. We just eclipsed 1,000 subscribers. Like, what? Like, are you serious? Like, that's crazy. So I want to thank you guys. It really does mean a lot to me. I try to put a lot of hours into, I do put a lot of hours into creating YouTube content. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the videos, man. Hopefully you guys are connecting with me. Oh my gosh. All right, I literally just lost my shoe over there. So, but anyways, there's gonna be a riddle at the end of this video, man. If you can answer the riddle, man, comment it down in the comment section. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. I freaking dropped my shoe. All right, let me go get my phone so we can get this riddle done. All right, what's going on, everyone? You are watching Post Clip Vids with Drew, your host. We have a riddle here. I wrote it down on my phone. I'm gonna read it to you guys because I can't memorize it, but it's a really good one. The riddle is: journey without it and you will never prevail, but if you have too much of it, you will surely fail. Now, I might have read that too quickly because I talk funny sometimes, so let me read it again. This is a deep riddle, man. It says, journey without it and you will never prevail, but if you have too much of it, you will surely fail. I'm gonna say it one more time because I couldn't read that correctly. I want to get one clean read in. Journey without it and you will never prevail, but if you have too much of it, you will surely fail. What is the answer to that riddle? Comment that down in the comment section, man. And if you do that, then you're smart and you're a genius. And I don't know what I'm saying, really. But hopefully you have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.